Hey lovely ladies, gorgeous gents, and crazy kids. Let's have a quick and cozy catch up. That's better. So one of my favorite things to do is to invite one of my good girlfriends over and cook a cozy meal or an appetizer or snack or something, and pop open a bottle of wine or something sweet for us to drink and just literally chat about life and catch up and be vulnerable and listen to music and dance a little bit, cry if we need to, all that good stuff. And so I don't know, I feel like I have really been focused on, of course, rebranding my business after relocating and going full-time with photography and stuff. But I've also tried to figure out how I want to, I guess, reinvent my life, since I've had the opportunity to come somewhere completely new and start fresh. And one of the qualities and things that stick with me is something that's always been there, but people continue to describe me as this person who's like warm and inviting, and anytime somebody comes to our home, they just describe it as being cozy. Like, that's the key word people have used to describe my living space for so many years. And I don't know, I just feel like I want to really lean into that this year, like creating a sense of community through that welcoming energy that I have, and that warmth and that coziness that I'm able to create in spaces and make people feel safe and whatever. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. You want to know what I'm really proud of in 2024? Y'all, I created some really good boundaries, and that is sometimes difficult for me because I want to do everything and be everything to everyone for everything. And last year, I just, especially with work, was like, I can't overextend myself. I have to learn to say no. And I have gotten much more comfortable with saying no, and that has felt good. I felt much more comfortable with activating my vacation responder for work, because what is the point of owning your own business and having flexibility in your hours and all of that stuff if you're not going to use it to your advantage? Because I wasn't before, and I feel like I was suffering as a result. And at the end of the day, whether you work for yourself or working for someone else, the work we do is important, and we have to make enough to live and whatnot. But also, we need to stop going through the motions and just like waking up to work and all that stuff. Like, that's all we do for the day, that's all we look forward to, or that's all way we feel, that's the only thing we feel obligated to do. Like, I don't like that crap. Like, I'm all about responsiveness, don't get me wrong, because anyone who has worked with me in a professional capacity knows that I am all about professionalism, being communicative, response time, and all of that stuff. However, that doesn't mean I have to constantly overextend myself and bend over backwards or say yes to everything and whatnot. It's all about understanding my limits with that, and I feel like I have had a great handle on that. So I want to just give myself praise for that. What are some things that really brought you joy this last year? It could be simple things like everyday moments that you decided to stop and take in, or things you decide to do regularly, or it could be huge, profound, impactful things that you did. But I don't know, I feel like last year, at least for me, ended on a very rough note, mentally, emotionally. I just felt like I was exhausted, I was tired. Like, you know, those days that you just wake up and you just don't feel it, like you would rather just stay in bed and be like, maybe we could try again tomorrow. But now that I've had like a few weeks of just rest and clarity and a lighter work schedule, I'm able to kind of sit back and reflect on all the things that did bring me joy last year. And there are just so many things that come to mind that are really helping me get over all those negative emotions that I was feeling. I remember I was hanging out, actually we were on a double date with friends December 2023, and my friend asked, what's something that you want to do in 2024? It could be as unrealistic, it doesn't have to be something that seems attainable today or whatever. And Dexter had his answer, but my answer was I wanted us to have 10 vacations or trips in 2024. And at the time, it just seemed really, really crazy. But we ended up doing it, and it's something that I'm happy that we did, not just because we got to have travel experiences and create memories and stuff, but I feel like it's the first time we as a couple, and maybe even as adults, that we have prioritized our life experiences before work and other responsibilities. Before any bookings came my way for photography or things were reserved on his calendar, we looked at key dates we couldn't miss out on, and anything after that was fair game for us to choose what we wanted to do, and then everything fell into place afterwards. And I just feel like we had such an incredible year of like constant decompressing, constant getting away from the world, constant adventuring and trying new things and seeing new things, constant bonding moments. And it was so beautiful. And not all of the trips were like our honeymoon where we went to Colorado Springs and stuff. Like, some of them were literally just going camping for maybe one more day than we normally would, or squeezing in 2 camping trips. Last year we did that, or taking a couple of road trips to places. I got to see Hamilton. He got to go to his first comedy show. Like, we just did so many things last year, and it was just so exciting to me. And I'm just so grateful that we did that. My best purchase last year was hands down this Fujifilm camera. It's been so nice having something that is associated with just creativity, capturing candid, simple, everyday moments and stuff. Like, anytime I go out for lunch or coffee with a friend, I take this. And I also take it on our trips. I take it to work with me sometimes. Like, I pretty much take this thing in my purse all the time, and it just makes me feel like I'm walking away from 2024 with like true stories that I've captured. Imagery is so important to me, not just selfies and things like that for social media, but just like truly capturing what is going on and what there is to appreciate in the world around us. And so, hands down, this was it for me. While I'm thinking about photo stuff, I finally got to put together another photo book. I made one of these photo books for Dexter when we were dating. Like, maybe I gave it to him on our first dating anniversary, just for us to have stuff to look back on. And he loved it, and we agreed it's something we want to continue to do. And so I go by month and just kind of arrange our memories. So this is South Carolina when we went to Congaree National Park and to see Hamilton. These are just like everyday moments. This was our trip to Nashville. I love this photo spread of us just having fun, taking pictures like tourists should do. Family moments, our anniversary, just really cool stuff. Like our camping trip, all of it is just, I'm so happy I did this again. This year I want to be really good about like organizing the photo book, because it's such a sweet and sentimental gift to give to your loved ones and stuff. And I think if you're short on ideas, that's a winner every time. However, it takes so long to organize that crap. So this year I'm gonna be putting hopefully pictures together by month as they're going, instead of waiting until the end of the year to piece everything together, because girl, that was taking forever. If I'm being honest, y'all, this chocolate is kicking in like crazy right now, and my mind is going. In sadder news, Brandy isn't doing the best. If I'm being honest, in the last few months, she has had some pretty serious health concerns due to her mobility declining. And obviously, it's already hard going to multiple medical appointments and constantly having to talk about quality of life and stuff like that. But I also feel like people don't talk about how difficult it is to see your animals age. And I know to some people they are just that, just animals and stuff. But Brandy came to me at my loneliest point of life. Seriously, I was crying myself to sleep every night. I was not wanting to get out of bed every day. It was a rough time, and I was literally just praying, just like, I feel so terribly lonely, and if you could just give me some type of companion or just something, you gotta give me something, Lord. And sure enough, he sent me Brandy. After I've never had a dog before in life, and I didn't know how it was gonna go, but you would have thought I've had her since birth. She really has been the perfect companion for me. And so yeah, I don't want to get emotional right now talking about it, but it is really, really hard to see her go through this, and I'm grateful for all the time we've had together. And so that's what I'm trying to really lean into. Just like, I'm happy I got to experience her. By the way, here she is just peacefully napping, so she's not out the door yet, y'all. Hey, baby girl, how you doing? Hi. Yeah, how are you? As much as I love being a wife and the fact that I've been able to step into that role, I feel like I really need to stay in touch with aspects of myself and who I was when I was single and in that process of waiting for someone, because I did develop so many great habits and hobbies and stuff like that. And I just feel like when you are in a relationship of any kind and you're fully dedicated to it, you do sacrifice some of the things that you, to an extent, like someone who loves you, I think, will love all the interests and hobbies, or even if they don't understand it, they'll have an appreciation or give you space to do your own thing and whatnot like that. So I'm not saying you're sacrificing who you are, but I feel like I don't always make time to do the things that help me stay in touch with myself and grounded as an individual and things like that. And so here recently I've been trying to do things that I just really enjoyed doing before. I've been really big on trying to finish a book in a reasonable amount of time. It's been a minute since I've done that. I've been trying to journal more frequently. A few weeks ago, I took myself on a solo date out to the movies one day. Just a couple days ago, I took myself out to lunch. Just stuff like that. It doesn't take a lot, I don't think, but I do need to just, I feel like, have a nice balance of those in relationships of any kind, whether it's romantic or with family, with friends. As much as you pour into other people, you also have to remember to pour into yourself, not just for yourself to take care of yourself, but also so that you can be the best version of yourself for those people or that person as well. And so I just want to make sure I'm doing my part in that, and just being mindful of the little things that I need to be doing to take care of myself. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's anything else I want to share. Is there? What y'all want to talk about? As much as I want to continue to do things this year that bring me joy, I also want to make sure that I'm doing things that really challenge me. For the last 2 years, that has definitely been being a full-time entrepreneur. It has taken so much out of me just to make sure I have a successful business here, and I have done that. You know what I mean? I'm holding my own. I'm pulling my weight. I'm doing more than I've ever done in a career before, if you know what I mean. But no, things are steady now, which is a beautiful thing, to go from having nothing at all for my first few months here to having constant inquiries and everything during my slow season has really been a blessing. And I just never thought I would be able to do it before. So I just want to continue to show up in ways like that, putting myself out there socially and making connections and whatnot. I was so nervous about having to make friends after 30 and whatnot, but I genuinely feel like I have the best roster of people that I've ever had in my life, people I could genuinely contact for advice on life or finances or in an emergency or just to have a girls' day out. I just feel like I have so many people who are just sending love my way and thoughts my way constantly and providing me a level of support, and everything feels equal and even. Like the effort within the friendships feels great, and that's so important. And I don't know if it's something that I could say I had in the majority of my connections before, and so I'm super grateful for it, and I want to continue to nurture those as well and put myself out there, even though sometimes it's difficult to. This year, I really want to make sure that I am focusing on doing things that I want to do, regardless if it's like a perfect scenario for it to happen. Like, for example, recording this today, I didn't really have anything I wanted to talk about with y'all. Even now, I'm drawing blanks left and right. But like, the people who want to see me just want to see me. Like, I don't think a lot of y'all are coming here to look for something extremely mind-blowing or unheard of and everything. Sometimes you just want some company and some girl talk, and my presence, I think, matters. And I would have missed out on this moment to bond with y'all, to share with y'all, or really just to process some stuff on my own over here, because really I'm not talking to anybody right now but myself. But I would have missed out on saying this stuff out loud or documenting this stuff and whatever if I would have just been like, no, my hair isn't done and I don't have my contacts in, and like whatever. Like, just do it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna let you go. You got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I'm not talking about much but myself, which feels very just a little too much, so I'm gonna go. If you have any feedback, commentary on anything in this video, feel free to share down below. Things you're proud of last year, things that brought you joy, things you want to work on, things you want to focus on, things you need to do more of. I'm here for all of it. I'm not sure when I will be back, but I hope that you all will spend this month not trying to just start off this year right, but also giving yourself time to recover and rest as needed. You don't have to hit the ground running if you don't feel up to it yet, but make sure you are doing things to get yourself ready to do just that. Anyways, I will see you lovely ladies, Christians, and crazy kids soon. Candy loves ya.